control my financial destiny through this black box. So in the slow time, I would continue to work. You know, the restaurant customer would come in, put the beer on the side, I make them a sandwich, finish that, go back to the black box. And so it's time for our lease to renew. And the building management doesn't want to renew our lease. They don't offer me an extension, right? So, which was scary, which was making me mad.
How did that affect, I don't know if you want to give specific numbers, but percentage-wise, what would that do? Because you're picturing now, you're going to lose that income.
Yeah. So, let's say I'm only reflecting an approximation. Maybe the restaurant was earning me $5,000 in profit a month, right? And my internet business at that time was maybe earning me $2,000 in profit at that time. And then their idea for their building, they had a different vision for their building, which was we don't want really mom and pop shops, we want the big brand names in here, so we make our building more attractive, right? We want the McDonald's and the Subways and Pizza Huts and the things that have brand recognition, so their building has brand recognition. That was their vision.
Yeah.
You know, it was actually my vision too, right?
Right.
Because I didn't want to be in the restaurant. And the thing is, we had a business and it's equity and you think it's valuable to you. But as it turns out, you know, I had paid my dues. I had proven my value, that I owned being an entrepreneur. I had to go through that process of getting a job at Domino's, quitting a job at Domino's, coming back and finding opportunities in the restaurant that never existed before. And that's when I grew up from, you know, being a wussy, right?
Yeah.
To being all in.
Yes.
I was all in after that. And that was my growth curve. And so when the restaurant, I had to make a decision. You know, we have all this equipment, we have, you know, a lot of customer loyalty, you know, in the restaurant. And do we take this and move it to another building? You know, there's that opportunity.
Yep.
A lot of work involved in doing that, but there's definitely that. We've built a lot of equity here. But that's when I had to ask myself and believe in myself, say, what do I want to do? What do I know I can do? And because I now have confidence in myself as an entrepreneur, I chose the internet. We closed shop, shut the doors. My internet income on the day we shut the doors was absolutely not enough to take care of my expenses at home. Absolutely not enough. And so this was the moment, but I knew because I'd been putting 2 hours a day in, right? 2-3 hours at that point, because now I wasn't coming home, making a pot of coffee, and even spending 3-4 hours a night. It was a couple of hours in between customers and in between and all of this. And I knew if I had the time, I could do this full time. I knew it, 100%. And so, let me go ahead. Yeah.
Did you know, so I've been in a similar situation. Did you know right then, you knew inside you could make it happen. Did you know you could make it happen within 30 days and when all the bills come up again? Where were your doubts?
I knew I had to. I knew the results. It was kind of a factor of if I only increased what I did, yes, it will. If I'm working 2 hours and I'm getting these results, sales are coming in, and if I just do more, then it will. I will. This is who I am. This is what I want. This is what I will do. I will succeed. And that is the moment that everyone who will succeed, right, will face that moment in whatever form it takes. Everyone who will break through to being full-time as an internet entrepreneur will have that moment where they have to make 100% commitment, where they do make 100% commitment.
Yeah.
And Power Network calls it all in, and I love that.
Yeah.
When you go all in, for me, to go all in to the internet, the restaurant couldn't be there. And I couldn't personally make the decision to stop the restaurant, ever. I couldn't have made that decision. I had to keep running that, and hopefully this will build enough over time. But that decision was made for me.
Yep.
By my intention and the arrangement, that the universe organized. That though they had a different vision, which actually coincided with my vision, which was not to have the restaurant, to do this. And in the first 30 days of going home, and I set up shop in the closet, where no one could, closet, literally, on a makeshift desk, where I could close the little door on the closet, the light, and I worked, like 14 hours a day for 30, just on the internet, which with eyes and everything, it's intense.
Do you have a picture of that somewhere? Have I seen a picture of that?
I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think I do. And a house that's just really broken down at that point, and a lot of things, and me in a closet. And 30 days later, I broke, the $10,000 a month income. Right? That's how it works.
That's such a victory.
That's how it works. Yeah. I mean, and things happen. Things happen that you didn't plan to happen in a positive way.
Yes.
People came to support my vision. People came and promoted what I was doing. I was so engaged in the process of making my goals, making my dream come true, and helping others build toward their dream, that the world shifted, and opportunities came to me that never would have come if I would have still been sitting working 2 hours a day.
Yes.
So that's what commitment does, and that's really, ever since then, it's been simply about building upon that, finding other things that work, sharing those, and continue, as I do them for myself, teach them, and even oftentimes set those things up for others.
Yes.
That is what the Plug and Profit site service is that very thing. The email that I sent that said join these affiliate programs and I'll set this up for you was the original Plug and Profit site. It was the autoresponder component. Now it comes with, much more,
Right.
but all it is an extension of that exact same formula today that still works and continues to work better and better because the affiliate programs get better, the industry has matured.
Yes.
We're seeing results here with Empower Network that have never happened, in the history of the internet, because everyone else, the industry has wisened up. The industry has cut out the shit, largely. And we're doing, more and more people are doing what works best. And the leaders, the real leaders, are pointing people to those things that work best and helping people learn the tools and the opportunities that work best and set up systems around those things. So that's what we're doing today. I mean, the opportunity is better by far today, than it was, when I got started 10 years ago.
Yes.
So.
But your main plan still is still revolving around how you started an autoresponder and plugging in affiliate programs. So, familiar with the concept of Ewing from Mike Dillard? You Incorporated, where it's basically keeping the control, not being only Empower Network, only SF, all the different affiliate programs. What are your views on how you see PIPS through your point of view, as well as the different affiliate programs you're plugging in, and then also how you see PIPS for, like, if I were an affiliate of PIPS, how do you see, is it the exact same? You being owner, me being an affiliate, we have the exact same thing basically?
In a lot of respects. Like Empower Network, the 2 days are affiliates of the system. Right. And they're the top affiliates of the system. Largely why? Because they originally, in the creators of the system, they have the most faith, the most belief, the most commitment to the system. So they produce the most results as affiliates of the system, right? And now we're starting to see other leaders like Vic, who came on and in 20 days created $600,000. Now he's up above $700,000. I think it's still in his first month or just a
Yes.
few days past.
Yes.
And he's earned $700,000 in commissions. So I fully expect Vic and others, now that the model has been established in Empower Network, to even surpass what the Daves are earning personally as affiliates, right? Because now the social proof is there, the belief in others is ignited. Like now a lot of leaders have the same belief that the two Daves started with. So they'll start to have even better results than the two Daves are having with the Empower Network affiliate program itself. Now Plug and Profit Site. So I also operate as an affiliate of the Plug and Profit Site. So as a Plug and Profit Site member, see what we've done is that the same service that I provide now, if someone is coming through the Plug and Profit Site, when they do, they're joining 5 affiliate programs. If I'm referring them, they're doing that under me, right? Which includes Empower Network. So, and then I'm setting up a full, complete website for them on WordPress with a custom theme, all out awesome promotions for all of the affiliate products that are part of the system.
Yeah.
It's a multi-100-page website. I set up an autoresponder for them. It starts out with a 30-day golden sequence of emails that very effectively promote each of the products and affiliate programs of the Plug and Profit Site system, and then carries on for over a year of email follow-ups. This is what members are getting as the tools set up for them with the Plug and Profit Site system, and then the training of 30 Days to Success, where I walk our members through the step-by-step process, the refinement of the plan that I've been developing for over 10 years, not the stuff that doesn't work, only the stuff that works, right? So this is the shortcut to success. Now, if I'm referring someone to the Plug and Profit Site, we have these 5 multi-tier affiliate programs and business opportunities.
Yes.
And if I'm referring them, they're joining these programs under me, right? I'm an affiliate, so I benefit directly from that. And then as the training empowers, our 30 Days to Success training, empowers those members to start building their list, getting traffic to their website, and making sales from all these affiliate programs, I also benefit as in referring them because they're on my second tier in all of these programs. So as they make sales, just as we said in the example before, I made $65 when I sold it myself and $30 when they sold it.
Yeah.
So I benefit a lot by helping our members make sales in all of these programs. Now, once you are a Plug and Profit Site member, you're also a Plug and Profit Site affiliate. So one of the actual products you can now promote is the Plug and Profit Site service. So you'll have your own affiliate link, just like the one I have that I promote the Plug and Profit Site through. So when you do that and members sign up, they're joining you in each of the 5 programs, including Empower Network. And then my company, you don't do it. All you do is promote as an affiliate, Plug and Profit Site, and when people sign up with you, they're joining these 5 programs under you. And then my company goes and sets up this entire system for each of your members in 24 hours, and then we welcome them aboard and start to walk them through the 30 Days to Success training guide, which all of this evolves every day. I made changes to the Plug and Profit Site sales page, emails yesterday, and every day as I find something else that works or something that works better.
Yes.
And when I make those changes, they're made globally, and for every new Plug and Profit Site, if I find an email that works better, that's plugged in, and every new Plug and Profit Site member gets it. Every existing one can get it upon request. So any change to the system that improves the system, Plug and Profit Site members can get that right away. So as the referring affiliate yourself, if you were referring a member, then they're joining the 5 programs under you. And then they're getting trained through the 30 Days to Success module, which is what works. And then they start creating duplication. They start building their list, sending people through their golden sequence of emails, which promotes the products effectively, and they're on your second tier. So then they start making Empower Network sales and sales in the other programs. And then you're earning pass-up sales. And your team, moreover, you're building a team that is growing. Because they're following effective training and they have an effective system.
I heard you say something fascinating once, and it was that I don't remember how I found it. It was some kind of an interview on a site, but I'd love for people to get to benefit from this. Because I was doing the opposite of this once and it really hurt me. So you said something around how duplication fits in with your own efforts, and duplication being icing on the cake kind of a thing. Do you remember that? What is your philosophy? And maybe it's changed now, because this was like 5 or whatever years ago.
My take on that is that I joined one of the original affiliate programs I joined is SFI,
Yes.
which is still part of the Plug and Profit site today.
Yep.
Like I said, 14 years going strong, and that's the model of the Plug and Profit site system. When I joined SFI, first of all, the affiliate who referred me quit like 2 weeks after I joined. Right?
Holy cow.
He quit.
But that was back.
That was 14 years ago.
Yeah.
And I mean, just take that in a little bit, because that person referred one of the most successful affiliates SFI has ever had.
Yep.
And all of my efforts and production to this day would have benefited that person mightily, right? But they quit. And many thousands of dollars, I'm sure, would have been going to that person. And so this is about commitment, you know? It's about when you get married, it's about commitment. And if you get married and things fall apart, and maybe a lot of people, they had kids and things, and you know, without that commitment, you lose a lot of your potential for life, the relationship you would have had. I didn't have my dad in my life because my parents didn't stay married, because it didn't work. And you know, they were both shortchanged by that. I was shortchanged, but I learned to take short change and turn it into big opportunity. I learned the lessons and grow. This member of SFI didn't benefit from this, you know, extraordinary referral that he made, or she made. I don't remember. And but a lesson that I learned there, and it really does also coincide with, you know, fatherhood, parenthood for me, is that be the leader that you wish you had yourself, right? So I didn't have anybody in my SFI upline, right, who was even giving me a plan,
Yes.
much less a system, which in my eyes is obviously even better than a plan. I didn't get that. And even as I came into the internet, it's easy in this whole industry to not have anybody who really, to be involved in stuff where you're not really getting the support that you may need to succeed, right? But again, deep in my DNA, and it probably came from, you know, being very young and not having a father, right? And learning to rely on myself, learning to take care of myself in many ways. And even my mom needed some taking care of, you know, growing up. And so it's learning that self-reliance and becoming. You can't always be the leader right away that you wish you had, but at least become the leader you wish you had. So maybe I'm becoming the father, you know, I wish I had, which is a big why for me. Why am I doing this, right? It's to become the father I wish I had, you know. And for my organizations, for my work on the internet, it's be the leader that I wish I had.
Yes.
Now, I aim to shortcut everyone's learning curve that I work with, right? And help them get where I got in 15 years as quickly as possible, right? Right. That's the purpose of setting up a system for them. That's the purpose of sharing my plan, right? And there are many great leaders in this industry. I'm here at this Empower Network event, and my learning curve is being shortcutted because I'm growing to my next level, because I have mentors around me and people who are supporting me. I'm actually getting probably more of the support now because of the type of training that is happening within the whole Empower Network system. You know, from the products in the members area, and now for my first event to be here. You know, a lot of the real leadership that will help me go to the next level is helping me right now go to the next level. It's extremely valuable to me. But I will say, despite the leadership you can get, despite if someone is using the plug-in profit site system and a plan that works, or other systems, which there's so many, like I said, I do want to say there's just so many great leaders and so many people on the internet who will help, you know, who are extraordinary mentors and have extraordinary systems and can shortcut people's learning curve to whatever it is one wants to achieve. Even without that, own the fact that you need to be the leader yourself, even if none of that existed, right?
Yes.
Because whatever you're an affiliate for, whatever you're doing, whatever you're building, and in this space, even if there wasn't people who were earning $100,000 a month, $30,000 a month, $10,000 a month, Vic, $700,000 in 30 days, you know, which broke the 4-minute mile for all of us, right? And showed us all, that's possible, I'm going for it, right? That's what that is about. But even without those testimonies, those experiences, you have to own it yourself, right? And being the leader is finding your breakthrough, finding something that works for you to succeed in your chosen area of development. And then, if you want to be a leader, which is in this industry, how you grow, how you make the most money, is leading. And the way you lead is breaking through yourself, finding what works, defining that as a plan, and sharing that with others. So that's what being the leader that you would want to have yourself, even if none of that existed. You know. So yes, going back to your question, the plug and profit site as an affiliate works exactly the same for you as it does for me.
Yeah.
That said, I own it more than you. Right? That's a fact. Internally. Right? It's not, you didn't create it. You don't have as much faith in it as I do, right? You don't know the nitty gritty. You weren't there at the late hours. You're not there every night, any change I make, you know? So that's why, you know, I will most likely get consistently more results than most of our affiliates. There are affiliates, though, of Plug and Profit site who get more results than me, right? Because they get it, right? And they get how it works within their model. And it's a perfect funnel for them because it will build their Empower Network business. It will build them multiple streams of income because one of my cornerstones will always remain, no matter how great Empower Network is, right? And this goes back to a company both of you and I were involved in. And it's a company that I had built as part of the Plug and Profit site system. It was an income stream that I was very excited about. And I won't say what that company is, but I've built a $40,000 a month residual income in that company. And a lot of people the world over were very, very excited about that company. And we were creating a lot of duplication within the Plug and Profit site system. Because again, people were joining, following the plan, getting the tools, creating duplication, creating results. And we had a huge organization growing, and you did too. And then one day, that company decided that their model of business, their model of doing business, wasn't how they were going to do it anymore. They were going to instead merge with another company and pretty much take away whatever we had built there and try to transfer it over into this new company, but that didn't work. And so for me, That was $40,000 a month in income that was gone like that. And many people, yourself included, had very significant amounts of monthly income that was gone like that.
And here's the difference.
Right.
So that was my entire focus at that point.
Right.
Even though I had read multiple streams of income and I knew that was the goal, that was my entire focus. And when that happened, literally, so my belief in this entire industry, it actually has never come back until Empower. Because I love this company so much.
Entirely see that, yeah.
But I also, just like you're saying, I'm building multiple streams. And I've already had, thank God, some things worked out where I was barely able to not have to go get a job again from when that company fell apart.
That's right.
But I learned such an amazing, it was a great blessing because I was like you were back when the house was falling apart, and it wasn't quite yet. It probably was actually when this all happened. The income was, the expenses were still there, but the income, in 90 days it was gone. The whole thing. And I had to very quickly figure out and use my influence and get the people somewhere else to help us. And, and since then I've just learned, really by watching guys like you really have to have, it's the U-Wing concept. You have to have multiple streams of income because you're not willing to put your family's life in, not even in Empower Network, no matter how much you love these guys or any of the other income streams, even if they've been around 14 years, because then they have all the control.
That's right. That's exactly right. So it's an absolute cornerstone of what I'll teach and what I'll continue to set up for members, always, and guide is you have to have multiple streams of income. You absolutely, as Robert Allen said, it's not a luxury, it's a necessity. Because it's really not if an income stream is going to get wiped out, it's when. So for me, the restaurant was an example of that.
Yes.
I lost great equity. That income stream was gone. But you know what income stream I had? I had an income stream, but I also had a skill stream that was growing that allowed me to pick right up, right there, and start developing immediately and turn $2,000 a month into over $10,000 a month in 30 days, right? And so while I believe that the programs of the Plug and Profit site right now are the very best,
Yep.
and will carry our members forward, and they'll be able to build those income streams for many, many years into the future.
Yeah.
It is possible that one of those income streams will go away,
Right.
or more. We don't know.
Yeah.
There's so many factors that can change things. Rules
Yeah.
can change, company leadership can change, things can change. But the thing about control is that, okay, if one is using the Plug and Profit site system, we always, if we've had to remove one program, then we go find what's the very best thing that's working now.
Yes.
And we plug that in as the new income stream. Right now, that is Empower Network. And I pray and hope and will work for Empower Network being strong, 50 years into the future.
Yes.
That's my vision, my commitment, and with the Plug and Profit site as well, and helping more and more and more people succeed. Other equity besides multiple streams of income, because even if one of these income streams goes away, even if Empower Network ever went away, we have that foundation of other income streams that we've been building simultaneously,
Yes.
supporting us and carrying us through any loss and any difficulty. At the same time, no matter the income streams, as an internet marketer and the Plug and Profit site system, why I set up, because anyone can go join an affiliate program for free, but why I set up a member's website on their own domain name, not an affiliate link, because affiliate links can go away too.
Yes.
Companies, like I say, can go away. So you can go spend all your time promoting affiliate links, but that could disappear one day, and all that marketing that you've done might just
Yep.
vanish in the flash of the eye. But if you have your own website on your own domain name, that's yours. It's like your house. It's like real estate. That's why people buy houses, because they own it. Not an apartment, that's the American dream, right? Owning your own stake, owning your own home. And on the internet, that dream is having your own website. Because no matter what changes, what goes away, you have that. And once you have that, with our system, it's your website. It's on your own domain, fully under control. I set everything up for you using the latest strategy